Could you survive a zombie apocalypse in the desert? Imagine this: the sun blazes overhead, the sand stretches endlessly in every direction, and the only sound is the wind whispering across dunes. You're alone, or maybe with a small group, and the world has gone silent. No cities, no traffic, no electricity, just silence, and the occasional groan in the distance. Zombies, they're real, and you're stuck in the desert. Could you survive? It sounds like a scene from a movie, but let's break it down. The desert might seem like the last place you'd want to be during a zombie outbreak. No water, extreme heat, and miles of nothing. But is it really that bad? Or could the desert actually give you a survival advantage? Let's find out. Why the desert is both a nightmare and a refuge. At first glance, the desert sounds like a death trap. No water, scorching days, freezing nights, and almost no shelter. If zombies are slow and mindless, maybe the desert's harsh conditions could slow them down too. But humans aren't built for this kind of environment. We need water, lots of it. Without it, you'll be dead in just a few days, long before the zombies even find you. On the flip side, the desert has one huge advantage: space. There are fewer people, which means fewer zombies. In a city, you're surrounded by millions of infected. In the desert, you might walk for days without seeing anyone. That's a big plus. Fewer zombies mean fewer threats, but it also means fewer people to help you. No rescue teams, no military bases nearby, no supply drops. It's just you and the sand. Water, the biggest challenge. Let's talk about water. In a zombie apocalypse, clean water becomes gold. In the desert, it's even rarer. You can't drink from rivers or lakes because they don't exist. So how do you survive? First, you need to find water. Look for dry riverbeds called arroyos or wadis. Sometimes water still flows underground. Digging in these areas might give you access to groundwater. You can also collect dew at night using cloth or plastic sheets. It's not much, but every drop counts. Another option is solar stills. These are simple devices that use the sun to evaporate moisture from plants or soil, then condense it into drinkable water. It's slow, but it works. You'll need plastic sheeting, a container, and a tube. Set it up in the morning, and by evening, you might have a few ounces of clean water. But here's the catch: zombies don't need water. They don't get thirsty. So while you're struggling to stay hydrated, they're still moving, still hunting. That means you can't stop. You have to keep going, even when you're exhausted and your throat is dry. Shelter and protection from the elements. Next up, shelter. The desert isn't just hot, it's dangerously hot. Temperatures can soar past 110 A circumflex degrees F, 43 A circumflex degrees C during the day. Without shade, you'll suffer from heat stroke, dehydration, and sunburn. And at night, it can drop below freezing. 1 minute you're sweating, the next you're shivering. So you need shelter fast. Look for natural formations like rock overhangs, caves, or even abandoned buildings. If nothing's available, dig a shallow trench and cover it with a tarp or blanket. This creates a cooler microclimate and protects you from wind and sandstorms. But zombies, they don't care about the heat. They'll keep walking, even in the worst conditions. So your shelter also needs to be secure. Zombies might not climb, but they can break through weak barriers. Use rocks, logs, or anything heavy to block entrances. And always have an escape route. If they find you, you need to get out fast. Food, scavenging in a barren land. Now food. The desert isn't exactly a grocery store. There's no corn, no wheat, no supermarkets, but life does exist here. Cacti, for example, store water and can be eaten if you know how to prepare them. Prickly pear cactus is safe and nutritious. Just remove the spines and cook it. You might also find insects, lizards, or small rodents. They're not glamorous, but they're protein. A snake or a rat can keep you alive for another day. Just make sure to cook them thoroughly. Raw meat can carry diseases. And don't forget about scavenging. Abandoned vehicles, old ranches, or military outposts might have canned food, tools, or weapons. But be careful. Zombies could be lurking inside. Always check before you enter. Zombies in the desert, are they a real threat? Here's a question: do zombies even survive in the desert? They don't eat, sleep, or drink, but they do decay. In extreme heat, their bodies would dry out quickly. Their skin would crack, their muscles would stiffen. They might become slower, weaker, maybe even stop moving altogether. But that doesn't mean they're harmless. A dried-up zombie can still bite. One bite and you're infected, so you can't let your guard down. Even a dead zombie is dangerous. Also, zombies don't think. They follow noise, movement, and scent. In the desert, sound carries far. A single gunshot or shout could attract dozens of them from miles away. So stay quiet. Move at night when it's cooler and visibility is low. Use hand signals instead of talking. The mental game, staying sane in isolation. Survival isn't just about food, water, and shelter. It's also about your mind. The desert is lonely. No people, no music, no distractions. Just you, the sand, and your thoughts. That can break even the strongest person. You need routines, set goals. Today I'll find water. Tomorrow I'll build a better shelter. Small victories keep you going. And if you're with others, talk. Share stories, play games, sing songs. Connection keeps hope alive. But if you're alone, that's harder. Write in a journal, draw in the sand. Do anything to keep your mind active, because if you lose your mind, you've already lost the fight. Could you actually make it? So, could you survive a zombie apocalypse in the desert? It's possible, but it's not easy. You'd need knowledge, preparation, and a lot of luck. You'd have to know how to find water, build shelter, and avoid zombies. You'd have to stay calm under pressure and keep moving, even when everything feels hopeless. But here's the truth. The desert might be one of the safest places to be. Fewer people, fewer zombies, more space to hide. If you're prepared, you could outlast the chaos in the cities and wait for the world to reset. Or maybe you'll find a group, build a community, and start over. The desert isn't just a wasteland. It's a challenge. And if you can survive here, you can survive anywhere. So next time you watch a zombie movie, ask yourself, would I run to the city, or would I head for the open desert? The answer might surprise you.